work to the middle of the pack. Whoa, trouble in turn number 4. One around. I believe that's Carl Schultz in the 81.
Yeah, thanks, Clint. A phenomenal night here. A lot of kids going home happy with brand new
Strickland's GMC night at the races. Brett Wardwell leads him. Remember, he had that problem. Oh, the 911 goes around in front of the field, and we got ourselves a parking lot.
Oh, we've got broken
Deep into turn 3, but there's still bleeds to the outside. Turkey goes around. But out in front is Ryan Denning ahead of Ryan Beagle and Bryce Richardson. Whoa, big problem out of turn 4. We've got a car on its roof. That'll bring us the red.
For 1, 12 on the board, still 8 to go.
And great battle up front. Bailey gets by Lemaire, but
oh, trouble for Terry Martin. He goes around into turn number 1. Ryan Denning spins out.
starting in the pole will be the 911 of Nick Liverance, the outside the 13 of Casey Huffman. Row number 2, the 26 of Mike Ferguson, the 79 of Christopher Hale. Row 3 will be the 40 of Jay Liverance and the 77 of Brett Rodwell. Row 4, the 46 of Kevin Pauls and the 11 of Reese George. Row number 5, the 53 of Logan Schwedick and the 23 of Trevor DeBoer. Row 6, the 1 of Chris Dickey and the 24 of Blake Bomberry Jr. Row 7 will be the 25 of Ken Sargent and the 84RK of Ryan Beagle. Row 8, the 93K of Mike Klazinga and the 11R of Bryce Richardson. Row 9, the 28 of Jim Lampman and the 89C of Sean Chenoweth. Then we've got Jason Lingaro in the 7, Ryan Denning in the 8, the 49 of Dave Bailey, 17 of Rob Disher, the 93 of Melissa Miller, 37H of Rob Hoskins, and the 56 of Derek Lemaire. Green flag in the air, and we are underway, and they're already on it, 3 and 4 wide.
20 laps for this one in our final race here on Strickland's GMC night at the races. Brett Wardwell leads him. Remember, he had that problem. Oh, the 911 goes around in front of the field, and we got ourselves a parking lot.
Oh, we've got broken wheels now on the 40. I believe that's Jay Liverance's machine. The right wheel is rolling down the banking in corner number 4. Kevin Pauls will get his way out of that mess. The 911 and Nick Liverance went around in the corner right in front of the field. Sean Chenoweth had nowhere to go in the London recreational ride, and a head-on collision. So you see the heavy body damage. Very tail in this one, but look where they are now. Dave Bailey 9th, Ryan Denning back there in 12th, and they're going to be towards the front very quickly, I'm sure. Double greens from Kyle McKenzie, our final feature of the night, back underway.
Green is out. We're on it. Rodwell again. He had bad luck in the qualifying heat race, looking for a clean run here, but it'll be Ferguson. Drops down the inside. Oh, he puts down the right front tire, and I cursed Rodwell again. Oh
wow.
My goodness. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe Rodwell's luck here tonight. Either way, new leader off of turn 4. It's Logan Schwedick, and he will duel with the veteran Ken Sargent.
And even worse for his luck, no yellow flag. We stay green. Now he's a half a lap back, and there's problems on the 77. And Brett Rodwell will head to the pit area and no doubt look for your car, Clinton.
Yeah, I'm running. I'm staying away from the 77 pits all night. I tried to talk him up. I didn't mean bad. But, you know, Mike Ferguson got on the bottom, blew out the right front tire, pushed up right into the leader. Tough break. It's rare that the leader gets taken out from the back, but it happens. Here comes Bailey and Denning. The hustle train coming up the inside, working to the bottom.
Schwedick, your leader right now in the 53 with Ken Sargent, the wily veteran, on the bottom. They go side by side. Off of corner 4, Schwedick has been very strong tonight in that 53.
Logan Schwedick, good call, Greg, running very good in that black and green machine, but Sargent, the veteran, multi-time champion of the street stock type cars, down in the Niagara region, working his way through. He's found a home here at the Big O. Now he's going to get a shove through 3 and 4 from the Brewster Baker 49 of Dave Bailey, and 5 cars under a blanket going for the lead into turn number 1.
Yeah, fantastic battle at the front. Sargent in the 25, the 53 of Schwedick. You've got Trevor DeBoer in the mix as well in the 23, the 49 and the 8. It almost seems like whoever gets to the front first is going to be the winner. And right now, Dave Bailey right on the inside, 4 wide.
And Denning, wow, what a gulper. He just got the nose straightened out on the 8 as they all got into touching each other. Working it down, that was a whole lap at 4 wide. Battle for second place back to turn 3 they go. Sargent on the move to the bottom. Logan Schwedek trying to work the outside, but here comes the fast 3. It is Bailey, DeBoer, and Dinning again going 3 wide.
Wow, great battle at the front. Sargent, your leader. Schwedek not going away on the outside line. The young driver doing a nice job against these veterans, holding tough, holding a steady wheel in that 53.
Off of 4 they come, still 3 wide, trying to think about maybe making it 4, but DeBoer got squeezed out. Now they're going to go 4 wide with the leader if Dinning can get up there. Can't quite do it. 3 wide, and Dinning going to hoodwink them all on the bottom.
Wow, and look who's back to the top. Dinning and Bailey, here they go through 3 and 4. Dinning, your leader. Bailey, those got it wound up on the outside line. Here he comes, going down into 1.
Now it's a match race between the top 2 guys in Southern Ontario right now in the dirt street stocks. Dinning going punch for punch with Bailey throughout the season. They've held victory lane in their clutches for a whole season here almost. Somebody praying to get around the 8 or the 49.
Another time across the stripe, side by side. Bailey leads the lap. He's committed to the outside. Dinning so good on the bottom. Man, this is going to come down to the checkered flag the way they're racing out there.
Well, it's the drive off the bottom of 2 for Dinning and the outside lane for Bailey that he catches up here. But so far, Ryan Dinning pulling away to a decent lead, at least a half car length, the best one he's had so far this evening.
So far, they've basically rotated. Every time Bailey's won, Dinning gets the next one. Well, guess what? Dinning won last week, so I'm thinking maybe this is Dave Bailey's turn here tonight.
And you would think Dave Bailey gets frustrated, but I guarantee you he loves having somebody to run with him. Dylan Westbrook, probably the same thing, would crave someone to go wheel to wheel with him this year. So Bailey's got what he was looking for, and Dinning really picking up his game now.
Oh, yeah. Right now you'd think maybe he's frustrated. No, he's having the time of his life. This is what these racers race for, side by side at the line for how many laps now?
And if you're Logan Schwedek and can hold on for third to these guys is like third to, Brett Hearn and Pete McNell in the modified. Certainly nothing to shake a stick at. You're going to be proud of your night.
Yeah, we saw how proud Ryan Beagle was of his third place finish earlier on this season. Schwedek and both Trevor DeBoer as well would like to be the other driver on the podium as the top 2 continue side by side. I don't know if you can get 2 cars more evenly matched.
Well, Dinning sliding it a bit sideways through the bottom of 1 and 2. Bailey keeping it wound up as straight as he can on the outside as they work back off of turn number 4. Bailey with a good charge. We've already had one photo finish between these two. Looking for another one. Papa Dale rounding up the camera, getting it ready to go.
6 laps left to go. Dinning, your leader, and some more lap traffic in front of them. It's Brett Rodwell and Melissa Miller up next as Schwedek again continues to sit there in third. Trevor DeBoer in fourth. Sargent and Lungaro with a nice battle right now for a top 5.
Now they got to work under the Rodwell 77, who's got a new left rear on the car, and that's going to impede Dave Bailey a little bit. He would have liked to have let it wash up a bit, but Rodwell was there. That gives Dinning a 2-car length advantage into 3.
Off of the corner. This time by completes lap number 16. The lap car, Melissa Miller, right in front of Dinning, and that's going to play into the favor of Dave Bailey. He's going to run up to the outside. They're going to split the 93 down the backstretch.
Dinning was not going to be held up by the pick. Worked it to the bottom, got underneath the Miller car. Now he will deal it straight off of 4 and crowd Bailey up to the wall a little bit. Coming with 3 laps to go.
Man, that is exactly what Dave Bailey needed, and here he comes. Oh, he gets a great run through corner number 2. He'll drop to the right rear quarter panel of the 8 of Ryan Dinning. Down into 3 they go. This time, it'll be 2 to go.
Off of 4 they come. Popsicle sticks in the air from Kyle McKenzie, and Bailey getting closer. He's pulling the helmet just a little bit tighter, Greg. Getting ready to make a run here at the 8 of Ryan Dinning.
Down the backstretch they go and ready to come to the white flag from starter Kyle McKenzie. White flag going up in the air. One more trip around. Who is it going to be?
Dave Bailey's going to need everything he's got here. We'll push it to the middle. Maybe he tries to go to the bottom underneath Dinning. Goes right to the back bumper and pushes him off of turn number 2. But it's all Ryan Dinning.
He didn't get the run he wanted in corner number 2. He'll give it one last-ditch effort, but going 2 for 2 in the last 2 weeks. Ryan Dinning picks up the win over Dave Bailey. Third at the line, a great run for Logan Schwedek. Fourth will be Trevor DeBoer, and fifth is Jason Lungaro. Ken Sargent 6th, and it's Derek Lemaire in 7th. Rob Hoskins. 8th, 9th, Ryan Beagle. And 10th will be Mike Klazinga. Clinton Jeffrey will head down to Lucas Oil Victory Lane and talk to our mini.
Ryan, what a drive again. We talk all race about you and Bailey being the class of the field here in Southern Ontario in the street stock division. What is your thoughts from your driver's seat about driving with Bailey?
I don't know. Driving with Dave side by side every lap of that race, I don't know. Nothing could be more fun than coming out in here and doing that. I'm sure a lot of these other guys are getting a little upset about it, but guess what? We'll just keep doing it.
We talked about a statistic, and I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this. Nobody has been in Lucas Oil Victory Lane since the Outlaws last year, except for you and Dave Bailey. You guys have really dominated this position at the end of these races. How cool is that?
It's pretty cool. You know what? We've been watching the all-time win list and everything, too. Dave told me he was going to get ahead of me, but he's got a little bit more work to do now.
Congrats, Ryan. Another solid run. Anybody you want to thank, man?
I got to thank Club 54 Tobacco, all my crew, everybody that comes here to help me. All these guys standing behind me. I couldn't do this without them.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Dinning gets it done. How about it for all our feature winners tonight, all our sponsors, everybody who donated bikes. What a great night, Greg. We'll turn it up to you to finish us off. I want to thank everybody for everything they did for us here this evening.
Yeah, thanks, Clint. A phenomenal night here. A lot of kids going home happy with brand new bicycles. Thank you to all of those that supported that cause and brought those bicycles here tonight. Thank you, Team Ohsweken, for all that you have done in making it a great evening. And again, thank you to our good friends at Strickland's for presenting tonight's racing card. So that will do it. On behalf of the Styres family, all the officials, the staff, the crew, and on behalf of my co-announcer tonight, Clinton Jeffrey, I'm Greg Kellnan saying so long. We'll see you right back here next Friday night at 7:30.